G'day people. Now, as you probably know if you've been watching my channel, I've been doing a lot of cooking with chocolate in the last month. Quite a lot. And the first thing you need to do if you're cooking with chocolate is to get some chocolate. There's a bunch of different chocolates that are readily available in Australian supermarkets. So I've got a selection of 4 here and I'm going to compare them. So we need a comparison. So the cheapest option is the Woolworths dark cooking chocolate, supposedly 50% cocoa solids. Then we've got probably the most expensive option, the Cadbury baking chocolate, 70% cocoa solids. The Plaistow cooking chocolate, which is also 70% cocoa. And then the Aldi have a 90% cocoa solids. So, what are they all like? Well, let's just have a bit of a close-up first. We'll have a look at them. Let's have a look. So, that's the Cadbury Dark. Now this is, since it's the lowest percentage at 50%, it's also the lightest brown. And we have the Cadbury, quite a dark brown and quite glossy. The Plaistow, which is the Nestle's contribution to these things. I don't know if you can see it so well in this particular video, but it's from the other side it looked a little bit lighter. And we have the Moser Roth, or is it supposed to be Mercer? 90%, and that's definitely the darkest of the lot. It's very dark indeed. Very dark indeed. So, what do they taste like? Well, this one, not very nice to eat. Not very nice. Not good. I mean, it's 50%, I suppose 50% sugar. But even allowing for that, it doesn't taste as chocolatey as you would expect. 50% chocolate, 50% cocoa solids, you would expect a more chocolatey flavour than that, and really isn't. So I don't advise, if you're going to cook with chocolate, don't use that. This is the one I've been using a lot. Been very happy with. Not very sweet. And strong chocolate flavour. I've been using this a lot. I've been very happy with it. It's a little bit bitter, which you expect when you're dealing with high purity chocolate. It's going to be a bit bitter, noticeably bitter. So yeah, good. Now the Plaistow, Nestle's contribution to thing. From this angle, it definitely looks a lighter brown than that, and certainly less than that. These two are the darkest. That's a little bit less dark. tastes chocolatey. Tastes a little bit sweeter than that. A little bit sweeter than the Cadbury. Not much. But nice chocolatey flavour. Strong chocolatey flavour. And a little bit bitter, as you would expect. So good. I'd say it's about as good. I think these are similar in quality. This one's got a bit of a, I don't know how, a bit of a tang to it. Tang. I don't know what's possibly causing that, but quite nice. Quite a nice tang. Yeah. So definitely either of these two are really good. Now this is a 90%. 90%. And you would think from 90% you get something really chocolatey. But honestly, it's no good. It doesn't taste as chocolatey as either of these two. It's really quite bitter, very bitter. A lot more bitter than these two. It's not sweet. Of course, not sweet, 90% cocoa. But for 90% cocoa, it's got the bitterness that you would expect, perhaps. Maybe too much bitterness. But the actual chocolatey flavour, the real warm, that warm chocolatey flavour, it's really not there. So I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they used low quality cocoa solids, I would say. Let me just look at what's written on it. Contains cocoa mass, cocoa butter, cocoa mass and cocoa butter. Well, dark chocolate includes 90% cocoa solids minimum. So cocoa mass and cocoa butter, what is the difference? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. But you would think this would be the most chocolatey of all, and it really, from my point of view, from the point of view of flavour, it isn't. The Plaistow. Ingredients: cocoa mass, sugar and cocoa butter. And there it is again, the difference between cocoa mass and cocoa butter. I don't know. Very nice though. This one just says dark chocolate contains cocoa solids 70%. So how much of that is cocoa butter and how much is cocoa solids, we don't know. And the crap one is cocoa mass and cocoa butter. There it is again. Dark chocolate contains minimum cocoa solids. So I don't know why that should be worse than these two. But from the point of view of flavour, it definitely is. This one has got a nice tang to it. Tastes warm. It's got this sweet tang. Almost like orange or something. But it's not, it's just cocoa. So, why it's got that I don't know. Good, nice and warm. Little bit of a sweet tang, slightly bitter. The Cadbury, warm. Good solid chocolate flavour. Yeah. Really good. If you want a solid chocolate flavour, get that one. This one too, this one is also, this one's got a little bit of a tang, I don't know why. This has got a tiny bit of the tang, but only a tiny bit. Much of a muchness. So, if you're going to cook with chocolate, get the 70%, get one of them. They're both really good. Both really good. I've been using this one. but that one tastes really nice too. So either of these would be really good. This, only good for the bin. Fuck you, Woolworths, you did a shit job. This one, I mean, honestly, it could go in the bin as well. Aldi junk. 90% it may be, but it's not the quality. I assume the difference between this, you know, the cheap garbage and this one. I assume the cocoa solids are just low quality. Maybe they're the garbage from the offcuts. The garbage from the production line floor is what I'm guessing. I don't know, but I'm guessing. Anyway, these are the ones to get, not the rest. Now you know.